Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. My name is Amy and I love to do videos about beauty products, makeup, skincare, subscription boxes, sometimes some fashion. I throw a lot of things in there and I hope you guys enjoy. If you are new, then be sure you are subscribed and turn on that notification bell so you can see my other uploads. And that's my little spiel. So today we are going to be talking about skincare. A lot of times I get questions about skincare here and there, what my routine is, products I suggest, but I wanted to go through kind of a skincare routine, but also give you guys some do's and some don'ts for skincare. This one I'm going to keep it really simple. So if you are very advanced in skincare and you have a multi-step routine, you know what you're using, you know about ingredients, you know all that good stuff, this may be a little bit too basic for you. Today I'm going to be going through just like some simple key steps in your skincare routine, things that I think you should be doing, things that maybe I think you shouldn't be doing, and I'm also going to do my skincare with you and tell you about a few things that I'm using currently. I switch it up a lot with skincare, but I do have some staples in my routine. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. This product I've only used a couple times, so I'm gonna start removing my makeup. This is by Yensa. It is the CBD Superfood Dual Cleansing Oil. So the first do that I want to tell you guys about is double cleansing for makeup removal. So today I have a lot of makeup on. I've got a full face foundation concealer. I've set it with powders. I've got eyes, brows, everything. The lip is the only thing that's worn off since I did my makeup, but clearly I have a good bit of makeup on. So what I would really encourage, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started while I talk, is if you are wearing a decent amount of makeup, even half as much as I have on now, I would really recommend doing a double cleanse. And what that means is I'm going in with this cleansing oil to first break down makeup, and then I'm gonna go in with another cleanser afterwards. So when anybody asks me like, why do you double cleanse? I kind of just look at it as the first step cleanse is removing the makeup. The second step cleanse is cleansing your skin. And it's hard for a cleanser to really get in there and do a good job when you have makeup on, because it's going to kind of push it around and it's not breaking the makeup down. I will say this, if you're someone who wears very little makeup, you're a light makeup person, for instance, you're wearing a BB cream, CC cream, and some mascara, I think you can get away with like a double cleanse kind of cleanser. One that I think does a good job is the Ulla Henriksen Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. So that one I feel is really good as a 2-in-1, but I do not believe that for me personally it does a good enough job of breaking down makeup on a face like this. I just feel like I have too much on to just use one step, if that makes sense. And then also we're gonna move on to a don't when it comes to makeup removal. Don't sleep in your makeup. It's not good for your skin. So the main thing is, when it comes to sleeping with your makeup on, obviously your pores can get more clogged the longer that you wear the makeup. Even wearing makeup in general can clog your pores, but if you do a good job of removing it, you're a lot less likely for that to happen. Also, when you don't remove your makeup at night and you don't do a fresh skincare routine, you are not taking advantage of your skin's like natural cell turnover and reparative process. So while you sleep, your body is trying to repair and trying to get back to that normal healthy state. But if you still have your makeup on, it makes it that much harder, and you're not putting your serums and your hydration in there to really take advantage of that time while you're sleeping. Another do when it comes to cleansing your skin, a reusable cloth like this. This one is from Stands Out Beauty. I always use their memory foam sponge, and they started making these towels as well. So these are much better on the environment. Makeup wipes I still use on occasion for swatches and things like that, but I have started to really incorporate these into my routine for almost everything. Another good example would be like face halos. Those can be really good at removing makeup, and they're good on the environment. They're very sustainable. When it comes to these, one don't that I want to tell you guys about is not to pull and tug your skin too hard. If it takes a lot of force to get your makeup off, then you probably need something like an oil or a balm to break down that makeup. If you're having to scrub it off, you're doing too much work, and that means the makeup isn't getting broken down. So just be gentle with your skin. The pulling of your skin can affect the aging of your skin if you're doing it a lot. Just like gravity is pulling us down, if you're pulling and tugging and just rough with your skin, it can make your skin inflamed, and it can increase the stretching process in our skin, and we don't want to do that. But more so, just be gentle with yourself. Like, you need a break. Your skin deserves some TLC, so make sure that you're being gentle with your own skin. I'm using Evian just to spray my face. I wouldn't normally do this, but on camera I'm going to do that with you guys. That way I have got my face dampen for cleanser. So I'm gonna go ahead in with the Ole Henriksen Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. As I told you guys, I do think it does a decent job of breaking down makeup, but I like to use, you know, my double cleanse. I swear by it. That's why I cannot stop going on about it. My skin is so much better doing a double cleanse. For a long time, I wasn't obviously that educated or that interested in it, but you know, the older I got, I was definitely more and more interested in taking care of my skin. Another do, if you have the means, is a cleansing device. Today I'm using a PMD. I also use a Clarisonic in my shower. I would recommend either Clarisonic, PMD, Foreo, something that's trusted and is not too rough on the skin. This one is just a vibration, but it's also medical grade silicone, so it will not grow bacteria. So this just helps you get a better cleanse. One don't when it comes to your cleansing devices is don't expect it to be exfoliation for you. Deep cleansing like this with a device is cleansing, it's not exfoliation. Even a Clarisonic, they really don't consider that exfoliation, and I can tell a difference. If I just use my Clarisonic for a while without exfoliating, my skin is not the same. My skin needs that exfoliation, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that as well. But I do encourage a device, if you can afford it and would like to incorporate it into your routine. I will try to remember to link a couple down below. I probably swear by my Clarisonic. I feel like it does the deepest clean, but if you are sensitive, these PMDs are so nice. I'm obsessed with this one now. And this one also has the backside where you can massage in products, which I really like that benefit as well. So I'm just doing a little deep cleanse. And now I'm going to rinse my skin. I'm coming to you from a different day to let you know that I was so proud when I was editing this video. I was liking it so much, and then realized it wasn't my day to exfoliate, so I just didn't exfoliate. But today is the next day, and I'm going to show you guys some exfoliation options. So a do when it comes to exfoliation is exfoliate, but find the right exfoliator for your skin. So I'm going to very quickly tell you about a few different options. I'm going to go in with one I've been loving lately, which is the Ole Henriksen Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrub. Facial sauna scrub. So look at this guy. It's a green bottle. This is such an amazing exfoliator. The first type of exfoliation is a physical exfoliation. So when you think of scrubs, that's a physical exfoliation. So it's literally working off the dead skin cells with, you know, the granules, whatever it's made of. This one also warms to the skin though, which is why I love it so much. So a little bit goes a long way. Oh my God. It literally turns so warm. It feels amazing on the skin. This is not a promo for this Ole Henriksen scrub. It is just that good. So that is physical exfoliation. It is probably the most simplistic type of exfoliation. You are just massaging those dead skin cells off, and it hits that top layer of skin. You're smoothing everything out. This one's good for pores as well, which a lot of exfoliators do have some extra benefits. So just to clarify though, there are a couple other type of exfoliations I want you guys to know about. Enzymatic exfoliators, which a lot of people don't know about, or maybe they don't know that what they like is enzymatic. So Peter Thomas Roth Firm X Peeling Gel is an example of that. Boscia also has one that is a facial gel that kind of peels away dead skin. So basically this one uses a gel and you can feel it on your skin literally balling up as you use it. Personally, enzymatic peels are not my favorite, but I know a lot of people who really love them, and especially if you are ultra sensitive but you do want to exfoliate. So this is a gel. Please ignore my swatches. And as you massage it in, it is going to kind of ball up. I hope you can see what I'm talking about there. The plant enzymes just kind of like lift and bind with your dead skin cells. It does not penetrate deeply into the skin. It's not irritating. So if you're very sensitive or you're scared to exfoliate for whatever reason, this one is a really good one. Another type of exfoliation is chemical. Now this is just an example. Dr. Dennis Gross Clinical Grade Resurfacing Liquid Peel. This is going to be an example of something that is a little bit stronger, a little bit more advanced. If you have tough skin, you want more exfoliation, you want something to do more for you, then definitely look into chemical exfoliation. It's probably my favorite type of exfoliation now, but I've really grown into that as my skin is obviously getting older. But I started with super gentle chemical exfoliation, and now I can use really strong ones. Another great example is the Dr. Dennis Gross Daily Peel Pads. They have ultra gentle, universal, and extra strength, and I think they're amazing. You can use them every single day, but they really get the job done. So those are your three basic exfoliation types. enzymatic, physical, and then you have chemical. Like I said, there's something for everyone, so just find the exfoliation that's right for you. And very quickly, a big don't exfoliate every single day unless the product is specifically a daily product. So something like this, I would not use every single day. I'm going to use this about twice a week. Everybody's skin is different. Some people can only tolerate exfoliating once a week. Some people feel that they can't even do that. Those would be the people I would recommend this to. I find I can exfoliate every other day and my skin loves it. I've also worked up to that, and it's not necessarily needed, but my skin enjoys it. Everybody is different though, so start out slow. If you're going in with something like this, try it once a week and work from there, but just don't over exfoliate the skin. It's not necessary, but once or twice a week will be perfect, and your skin will be left smoother. It will help your skin cell turnover, reveal that bright, beautiful skin within and not the dull, leftover dead skin. You know what I mean? Okay, that is it for exfoliation. Back to the regularly scheduled program. All right, so now that our skin is clean and dry, it is time to tone. Toner is a step that a lot of people skip, and I think it's really imperative. At least for my skin, I know what it does for me. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of ones that I like. Today I'm going to use the Murad Hydrating Toner. This one I love because you can just spritz it on. It hydrates and balances your pH. The one I've been liking lately as well is Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. This one you will sweep over with a cotton pad, and this one's good for brightening the skin, and of course it will balance your pH as well. Good Molecules has good products and they're really affordable, so if you want to check those out, you can go to Beautylicious website. They have sent me a few things and I honestly fell in love. Really good prices, not sponsored, but I like them. Toner, a quick simple step. It's easy to add into your routine if you're not doing it now, and there are really affordable options at the drugstore. Just look for one that does not have denatured alcohol or just straight up alcohol in it. There are some alcohols out there that are good, but you have to be careful about those. If it just says alcohol or denatured alcohol, you really want to avoid those, and something that's alcohol free will be a really good preference in a toner. So let's spritz this. So balancing your pH will kind of get your skin to a normal base so that if you go in with a serum, it's going to work correctly. If you go in with a chemical exfoliation, you're not going to get super irritated or have the opposite effect and things just not work for you as well. So that is a balanced pH, and my skin is prepped and ready for everything else. Now, masking is a whole other category, and I've decided to kind of leave that one out. If you guys want a video about different types of masks that I like and masks for different concerns, let me know. But again, I want to keep it kind of simple for you guys so it's not overwhelming. So all we've done so far is makeup removal, cleanse, and toner. If you don't wear makeup, it's even simpler. You don't do the makeup removal step, so you have 2 steps so far. I am going to introduce you guys to essences. This is probably the extra step. If you don't want to use an essence, I totally understand. I won't spend a lot of time talking about it, but I am using the Fresh Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. This one I've been loving. So the thing about a lot of essences is it's hard to tell the difference for a while. This one's anti-pollution, but it also gives your skin a little like drink of hydration so that everything else is going to sink in better, if it makes sense. So all you do is just pat this in. So an essence is a do, but I would definitely make sure that you're doing the other steps before you move into an essence so that you have your, your groundwork. And if you go in with an essence and nothing else, it won't do much for you, but it will help with all your other products that you're using. So I want to mention it because an essence is a staple in my skincare routine now, but if I had to remove one thing from this little array of things I'm going to tell you about, that would be it. So now that our skin is completely ready, I want to talk about serums. A serum is basically the active ingredient in your routine. So if you have one major concern or 2 major concerns that you want to address, a serum is going to be how you are going to most effectively address your concern. So think about a serum as being potent, it's concentrated. So today I'm using the Ula Henriksen Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. So one thing about serums that I want to tell you guys is an absolute do. If you want to see results in your skin, a serum is going to be the quickest way to get you there, and then it's just a matter of what is your main concern and what's the best thing to treat it. My 2 favorite serums are usually vitamin C and retinol. Retinol only at night, vitamin C during the day. You can also use your vitamin C at night with your retinol. It's a really good pair. Today I'm just going to use my Banana Bright. So I'm going in with my vitamin C. and you're basically doing just a thin layer. I gently sweep this on and then pat. Another major do for your skincare routine is neck and décolleté. Everything should be done in these areas. Now, obviously, if you're not wearing makeup down your neck, you don't have to remove makeup down your neck, but as you saw, I was spritzing my toner on my neck and décolleté. I'm using serums all the way down, so you want to make sure you treat this. This will age very quickly as well, a lot of times faster than your face, because a lot of people skip over it. So that is a definite do, and the don't is don't leave it out. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to layer your serums. Like I said, obviously you want to make sure that you're using serums that work well together and ingredients that aren't combative. So if you need to check with a dermatologist if you have that type of skin, absolutely do that. I'm not a dermatologist. I can't tell you what to and not to put together, but some things work well together and some don't. When it comes to it, just do your research before mixing serums. But once you know that they're safe for your skin, don't be afraid to mix them. For the longest time, I didn't mix my vitamin C into my nighttime routine because I was using retinol, but they're such a good combination that you absolutely should if your skin can tolerate it, obviously. But now that we've done serums, we are ready to hydrate the skin, and there are several ways that we can do that. Another big do for your skincare routine is don't leave your eye area out. Make sure that you are treating your eye area just as much as you're treating your face. A couple of favorites I want to tell you guys about: Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. I do believe they have updated packaging on this. This one is creamy, hydrating, but does not feel thick and heavy on the skin, which I really like. This one you can use day and night, especially if you are dry around the eyes. Another one that I've been loving, because I am pretty dry around the eyes most of the time, is the Kopari Starry Eye Balm. This has been a favorite of mine lately, and when it comes to eye creams, which with this one it's a little bit different because I just tap my finger in, but if you are pumping out an eye cream or you're getting an amount, you want to get about the size of a cooked grain of rice. It's not very much. So with my Kopari, I massage my ring finger in and then put my ring fingers together. Another tip for your eye cream is be very gentle. Your ring finger has one less tendon than the rest of your fingers, so you want to pat using your finger, not your hand motion, and you're just tap. That's going to be very gentle because that skin is so thin. It's very delicate skin, so you want to be gentle with it. And you can see I'm kind of cheating and going all the way up to my lower lash line. You are recommended to put it more around the orbital bone. That's going to be the recommendation for most eye creams, but read up on them. Some eye creams you are okay to put onto the lid and some you aren't. It depends on if they have certain ingredients to stabilize them so that it go into your eye area. But treating the under eye will help prevent crow's feet and aging, and a lot of people wait so long to start using an eye cream. So start early. If you're not using one, start an eye cream, even if it's something affordable, just to get that hydration in that area and something made for eyes. Moisturizers are not made for your eye area, so it is quite different. What you don't want to do is just take any eye cream and go right on top of the lid. It can get into your eye and cause irritation, even for good eye creams. So like I said, be sure you're doing your research. Most eye creams will tell you to put it here, but there are a lot of them that are made to go all around the eye area, so you can tap it all around the bone. So where you're meant to put it is where you can feel your orbital bone. That's the places where you are meant to put it. I cheat and I use a little bit too much eye cream myself as well, but proper amount. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes a really long way. Finally, for hydration, moisturizer is a very personal thing. You have to find one that you like in terms of texture, the smell, what it does for your skin. Personally, I've been loving Ole Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Double Cream. Now, I am on the drier side and I find this to be perfect. It's a little bit richer and creamier. If you are someone who is oily, you need moisture. So that is a big do. Your skin needs hydration even if you're oily, but you just need the right one. So the do is make sure you're hydrating your skin. If your moisturizer isn't working, it's probably time to find a new one. And the don't is, don't think that just because you're oily doesn't mean you don't need hydration. Your skin will produce oil to make up for the fact that it's dehydrated. So a lot of times, and especially for me, and it's a very common thing, people feel that they are extremely oily, but in reality their skin is so dehydrated that your your body is producing oil to hydrate your skin, and the oil that your body naturally produces will hydrate your skin to an extent, but most people don't like that. They don't like the look of oil on the skin. So if you want something that's a little bit more forgiving, you can use something more like a gel texture. The Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel is another recommendation. It's lightweight, it's very gel based, so those with oily or combo skin typically love this. I like this one, but I do have to pair it with an oil. That way I'm getting enough hydration. And finally, I'm going to mention oils too. Oils are for everyone. So the big don't when it comes to facial oils is don't be afraid to use them. They're good for your skin. Finding the right oil and finish for your skin makes all the difference, because when you find that right one and your skin adjusts to it, it will be all the difference that you need in the world. I can't imagine going without oil in my routine now, but those with oily skin can see a lot of benefits from using a good oil in their routine, which will actually kind of tell your skin, okay, we're good. We don't need all that oil that you're producing throughout the day, and your body takes some time to adjust to it. So another big do is be patient with your skincare routine. Sometimes it takes time for your skin to adjust. So if you use something for 3 days or 5 days and you're not seeing the results you aren't meant to, you can't see results. Obviously, if it's irritating to you, if you're having an allergic reaction, that's different and that's an immediate thing. But if you're just kind of underwhelmed at first, give it some time. It takes a minimum of 28 days for those skin cells to turn over to really see a dramatic difference, and that's a minimum. So be patient with your skincare. Obviously, you can test for sensitivity first, but as far as results, the proof is in the time that you use it and the results that you see. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it goes. So I'm using the Good Molecules Pure Cold Pressed Rose Hip Seed Oil. This one is a nice thin oil. It's not incredibly heavy, and with oil you do not need a lot, so I'm putting a couple drops in my fingers there. And what you can do is simply just press the oil over top of anything that you are using. So with most oils, that's the key. Some dry oils you can put on bare skin first, like Luna from Sunday Riley is a good example. I put that on before I do any moisturizer, but most oils are going to be the last step in your routine and they will go last, but you just want to pat them in. And as you can see, I look hydrated, but it didn't make me very oily because I used the right amount. So that's another big key. The right amount will save you a lot of time and energy. For most cleansers, about a dime size will do. For moisturizer, about a pea size. For eye cream, as I said, a cooked grain of rice, a couple drops for your oil. Typically with serums, it's about a pump, but sometimes it's a drop. It just depends on the serum. Some are different, but usually with like my Ole Henriksen, 1 pump is for everything, and that's all you need because a little goes a long way. I honestly don't know what happens to all my Nug lip balms. I was going to show you guys the lip balm and say absolutely make sure that you're hydrating your lips as well, especially at bedtime. If you have dry lips, I feel like that makes a big difference. Do it at night and wake up with healthier, smoother, plumper lips. But this is a scrub, and it's another good example of a way to take care of your lips. But a good lip balm goes a really long way. I always put mine on at night and make sure that I sleep with it on, and my lips are definitely less chapped and less dry throughout the day. So this is actually one of their scrubs, but I love the Nug Cocoa Shine Lip Balm. It's affordable and actually really, really good. Alright guys, so that is it for this little skincare video. Let me know what questions you have below. I do get questions here and there about what should I use, what should I do, but if you want to drop your questions down in this video, I'll be replying to every comment. So if you have any questions about skincare or any thoughts, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys, and I hope you're doing amazing. I will see you really soon in my next video. Bye!